I want you to imagine this for a second. You open YouTube, you click on a video, and nothing happens. No sound, no visuals, no movement. Just a black screen. Most people would close it instantly, but this time, something strange happens. You don't leave, you wait. At first you think it's a mistake. Maybe the video hasn't loaded yet. Maybe your internet is slow. You give it a few more seconds, because surely something will start. And without realizing it, those seconds turn into a minute. That's exactly what happened with a video that quietly went viral. A video with no content, no message, no story. And yet millions of people stayed. They didn't just click, they watched, they waited. And the longer they waited, the harder it became to leave. People went to the comments looking for answers. Some said, "Wait till the end." Others said, "Something happens later." Most of those comments were lies, but they worked. Because once you believe there might be a payoff, your brain refuses to quit early. This is where it stops being funny and starts becoming uncomfortable, because the video didn't give people anything, it took something instead. It took their time, and YouTube rewarded it, not because it was good, but because people stayed. The algorithm doesn't care if you're entertained, it cares if you're still there. And this empty video proved something dangerous. Confusion can hold attention longer than clarity. Silence can be more powerful than sound. Creators spend days scripting, editing, adding emotion, adding music, trying to earn attention, and then a black screen shows up and beats them all, simply because it leaves a question unanswered. The truth is, people weren't watching a video. They were watching their own expectation, waiting for meaning, waiting for a moment that never came, and by the time they realized nothing was coming, the view was already counted. This story isn't really about a black screen. It's about us, about how curiosity traps us, how silence makes us uncomfortable, and how easily we can be held in place by the promise that something might happen next. Once you see this pattern, you start noticing it everywhere on YouTube. Videos that take too long to get to the point, thumbnails that don't explain anything, titles that feel incomplete, like they're stopping just short of the truth. None of that is accidental, it's learned behavior. The algorithm doesn't reward answers, it rewards hesitation. That moment where you almost leave, but don't. That pause where your brain says, just a little longer. The silent video mastered that pause perfectly. It didn't distract you. It didn't entertain you. It made you wait. What made it even stronger was the social layer. People didn't want to be the only one who missed something. When comments say, "Don't skip," or "Wait for it," your brain treats it like a warning. You stay, not because you're enjoying it, but because leaving feels risky. This is how confusion turns into engagement. Not excitement, not joy, just uncertainty. And uncertainty is powerful because the human brain hates unfinished loops. We would rather waste time than accept that there was nothing to see. YouTube saw this behavior and did exactly what it's designed to do. It pushed the video further, not because it was meaningful, but because people kept watching longer than they planned. The system doesn't ask why, it only measures how long. And once that happens, something uncomfortable becomes clear. Effort doesn't always win. Value doesn't always win. Sometimes the thing that spreads fastest is the thing that leaves the biggest question unanswered. That black screen didn't go viral because it was empty. It went viral because it let viewers create their own meaning. Each person imagined a different ending, a different reason to stay. The video didn't give them a story. It made them write one in their head. This is where the line between curiosity and manipulation starts to blur. Because if silence can hold millions of people in place, then the real power on YouTube isn't creativity, it's control over expectation. And once you understand that, you realize this video wasn't an accident. It was a mirror showing us how easily attention can be captured, not by giving more, but by giving nothing at all. At this point, the question is no longer about the video, it's about what it revealed. The black screen didn't succeed because people are stupid or easily fooled. It succeeded because it exposed something deeply human. We are uncomfortable with silence, with emptiness, and with the idea that something might exist without meaning. When the screen stayed black, people felt challenged, almost personally. Leaving felt like giving up. Staying felt like patience, and patience feels virtuous even when it's misplaced. The video quietly turned waiting into a test, and millions of people chose to pass it. This is where ancient wisdom becomes relevant. Long before algorithms and screens, silence was used as a tool. Teachers paused to force students to think. Judges waited to make their words heavier. Emptiness was never nothing. It was space for the mind to reveal itself. The algorithm didn't invent this. It simply amplified it. It saw that humans will stay longer when they're unsure, when the ending is delayed, when meaning is withheld. And it learned to reward that behavior without asking whether it should. I'm an ancient scholar, and my judgment here is simple but uncomfortable. We weren't watching a video. We were watching ourselves react to uncertainty. The longer we stayed, the more control we gave away, not to the creator, but to our own fear of missing something unseen. This doesn't mean curiosity is bad. Curiosity builds knowledge, but curiosity without limits becomes a trap. When we wait without purpose, when we stay without value, time is spent, but nothing is gained. That black screen will be forgotten eventually, but the lesson it revealed won't be. Attention is power. Silence can command it. And once you understand that, you stop being surprised by what goes viral. The final truth is this: the video showed nothing, but it taught us everything about how easily attention can be held, how easily it can be wasted, and how quietly it can be taken from us without resistance. And that is the real story behind watching nothing.